I am just updating stream link really quick. Hopefully this one will hold. I'm getting excellent connection right now, so hopefully dropping Twitch has resolved the issue, but we'll see. I'll give people a few minutes to get switched over as we're switching accounts here. I need to do Fleet Arena Battle anyway, so this works. Sue the home realtor? I don't think I can sue an old lady for not knowing the difference between cable and fiber internet. But yes, I am very disappointed. If I should be upset at anyone, it's my internet company, because if they could consistently provide 25 up, it would actually still probably hold. Wow, first time seeing your stream today, can't wait to see first time seeing your stream today, can't wait to see Bane destroy all teams under the sun. Oh yeah, I mean, obviously we're just doing one account today. Bane has never lost. Definitely. The VOD is not there. There is no VOD in Bossing Say. Undefeated. Oh lord. Never lost. Yep. Well, like the new stream. If you like the old one, like the new one. Gotta be something you could do for that old bat spreading false propaganda. There's no way she's still working. She was so close to retirement. They seemed like it. Bane would lose to LeVar Bell. Well, probably. Oof. I'm not a basketball guy, but the name rings a bell, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I just... And I made such a big stink about the internet stuff to her that she probably won't make that mistake again. Because believe me when I say that she was educated via email on the difference between fiber and cable. And that just is what it is. People make mistakes, and there's no way I'd be able to sue over it. It is what it is. It's the internet companies that are really missing out not putting fiber when they would just scoop up the entire 400-something house neighborhood. At least over half would switch. I mean, there's just no way that less than half would want to switch to a better internet. Because while I probably care more than most people want their internet to not suck. And if you can't work, for example, like if you're trying to work from home or something, your internet can't handle basic shit. It's a problem. Alright, let's get switched over to the main account, do a Fleet Arena battle, and then get into it. And that will be more than enough time for everyone that was trying to hop streams gets back over here. I do feel bad for our lurkers, though, because they probably do not know. You know, I found out that the background removal stuff for the NVIDIA broadcast software I use is actually quite GPU intensive. And that's why... One of the reasons why I think I have issues when I'm playing is separate, just mostly side conversation. When I'm playing Escape from Tarkov, sometimes when we're loading into maps, my mic will quit working because I use broadcast as a filter, and it's because I'm overloading my graphics card. So that's fun. And the graphics card says, well, what's priority? Loading into this game or making mic and background webcam pretty? I think it prioritizes correctly, but, you know, I would rather it automatically try to resume the task, but then I think there's a software issue with Broadcast where it has trouble doing that. Because I wind up having to like kill it with Task Manager and reopen it to retrigger, which can be pretty frustrating when you load into a game and you start talking to your teammates and they can't hear you. Then you're like, oh, my mic's not working, cool. Alright, let me move to number 1 on this account really quick, and then we'll get into the GC. Need those crystals, man. Got that new clone squad coming up. I'm trying to put some of the money we've made on YouTube this past month back in, so we're gonna do we'll do the episode pass, and we'll probably open like 2 packs-ish to try to get us to 5 stars by the end of the marquee. That way it gives us a decent jump. I certainly cannot afford to 7-star them or anything, but at least give us a good jump on the farming. That way we can get them up, maybe not too terribly deep into the raid cycle so that we can get that rolling. And I'm excited for LV to be good, because he deserves it with how expensive he is. He deserves to be a top 3 GL. And I know you guys can't hear the game sound. I clicked off. I do not like the Fleet Arena sound effects. Those lasers make me want to drill into my head to get rid of a migraine. It is so loud. And I just don't like listening to it. That $75 pack will get you there. I'm not spending $75 though. It's great, but like you don't need the $75 pack to get you to 5 stars. You get to 5 stars with just 15 shards in the episode pass. On the last day you hit 5 stars. So I'm talking about 5 stars at the end of the marquee, not on day 1. So I plan to spend $20 and 2 crystal packs. And I've got the crystals, and as long as I keep getting number 1 in Fleet Arena, I'm able to save my crystals enough to be able to hopefully do 2 packs per. So it's 2,600 crystals per marquee character, which I've got enough for right now. And then the 2 episode passes, or is it 3 episode passes? I think it's 3. So I think it's 3 episode passes, so $60 total. No, it's only 4 Dark Side clones, but if I do it for the Jedi Vanguard as well, it'll be more. Because it's 6 total characters, right? 2 Jedi Vans and 4 clones, so 3 episode passes total. Yeah, so $60 worth of episode pass. But yeah, I can't really afford to buy the $75 pack per, because 75 times 6 is $450. I cannot spend $450 a month on this game. Can't do it. Wish I could, can't do it though. And that's not even counting the episode pass. So it would be that plus episode pass. I really want to manual this just so it goes faster, but I also really don't want to manual this. Oh my god, kill him please. Yeah, I mean that's $75 per character times 6 is $450. So that's like a Monday. Okay, man. That's a lot for me. That's a lot for me right now. That is a lot of money. That's a quarter of a mortgage payment for me on GAC Heroes. Not even actually a quarter. It's a little less than a quarter, but still, you get the point. All right, I think we got our bonus energy. All right, let's see what we're working with. Oh, I told Empire, are you still here? I'll show you the mods really quick. If you're still here, I can show those really fast. Still here? Okay. I will just break my game connection really fast with hot utils and stick them on, because I think it would be faster for me to do this than it would be to get my overlay set up to show you this screenshot. So just give me a sec. If I had known before, I could have moved them early, but it's fine. So Empire was telling me about the Zepho stuff. So I was telling him we use Scribe's Zepho guide. It has tiered us to a very good success rate. This is the lowest success rate we've had in a while, and we still got there, but it was really tight. I'm loading it. He's trolling me? How am I trolling you? Oh, you mean Empire's trolling you. No, I get it. Like, it's... The mission is not, even with good mods and everything, it's not 100% win rate. It is a little bit of RNG going into Wave 2 with Second Sister. Sometimes your Cal just gets burnt and there's not much you can do. But the potency mods really did make a difference, helping with the speed down. You would think speed down is such an inconsequential debuff in this game, but because they have so much speed, that 15% is a really big deal. Alright, so we should get hit with a reload error here. Yep. Which don't do on BlueStacks, or it'll log you out of your account. You need to restart the game on BlueStacks, but we can reload here. This is going to be more successful on Zepho. Yeah, I think he has pure intentions, but I don't know him as well as you do. Alright, so this is how my Cal and Seer get modded. This is my Cal. So 100k health. I think I was really trying for like 105, 110. 68k protection. You really want 290 to 300 speed, if I remember correctly. And you want at least 90% potency, I believe. So I've got health with potency secondary, potency primary with speed and health, health primary, speed, and a little bit of potency, speed, potency, speed, potency, a little bit of protection on this one rather than spin health, but either way, and then speed, potency. So a lot of potency, a lot of health. I don't have any Amis or anything. And then Seer is mostly just, I believe he had recommended double defense health, but one defense set and health is also fine, or 3x health if you need to. Like, I think this is ideal, but if you don't have good defense sets, it's fine. But it's just health and speed with, I got some protection there, health and speed. I got some defense on that one. Speed, I didn't have any good secondaries on that mod slot. Speed, health, speed, and I didn't have any good secondaries here. Health over protection, yes. Because you don't have a way to regen protection, but you've got a lot of protection up, and protection up is based on your max health. So that's the main reason there. So, and kind of same thing, you really want her at least like 280. But yeah, Scribe's Guide has all the details on the exact way you actually operate the mission. It's quite simple. So like I said, this was our worst one in a while, and we went 30 out of 41. So we barely slid in. But like last time we got, here, I'll go ahead and start breaking my connection when my mod's back. But last time it was, because we recorded, last time we got 32 wins. The time before that was, oh yeah, last time was our first unlock. So the time before that was 28, then 28, and then, so before, I wonder how did I win this? Because sometimes you can just get lucky, right? So before we even used this modding strategy and everything, we won, so for example, and we had roughly the same amount of eligible, 13 wins, 15 wins, 13 wins. The first TB after we switched, modding strategy, we went from like 15 to 28 instantly. So we literally doubled our win rate by switching to this. And it's Scribe's Guide, so. Playing, I failed this time because I didn't switch mods. Playing, have you won it all recently? Because we keep track of the wins and losses, and I don't think we have you in the win column, like, at all. But I don't know. I have not looked recently. Alright,
Did you keep my win rate, bro?
No. Is it good?
Yeah, it's 100% because I'm fucking nasty.
Lord. I definitely lost it a time or two, but not often.
I failed it before the...
I definitely won last time.
The change mod thing.
When I looked last time, definitely had you as a loss, but... I don't know, I'm not going to run the command right now. There's a Hot Utils command that shows special mission history. But that doesn't mean... Hot Utils is not always perfect either, so... But anyway. So yeah, I recommend Scribe's Guide wholeheartedly. But yeah, definitely make sure to switch mods. You know, just either first day or second day. We've got 2 days to do it, so. There's playing about the jinx you again. No. I will say our Zepho win rate, you know, went up. Our Riva win rate went down because people are like, I'm remodding for one, I'm not remodding for both.
Facts.
But it's fine. Like we don't really have many people that need Riva, so it's not a massive deal. Let me check this really quick. I'm already in the TB map. We're short 1 unit still. We need a trip. I'll block that for now.
That's negotiator.
Okay. You want to ping him or you want me to do it?
I got it.
Okay, thank you. Alright, let's get into the Grand Arena. I've stalled too much, so I don't think playing's bad luck. That would explain my loss now. So we did lose last round. We're 7 below Kyber 1. If I remember correctly, we just got out-bannered here. Yeah, we just got out-bannered. Nothing crazy. So can't get membership, he might be right. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, I really don't. Alright, this round gets Mitty Dirt McGirt from Richard Wars. 12.6 million, so I actually think I have a GP advantage if we tie. Oh, did you look at that? Yeah, 300k. Cool. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gladiator Legends, unsurprisingly. What do you not have? No Whale Team, no Tuscans, no Afra. So I have Afra and he doesn't. I'm sure that'll definitely win me the Grand Arena. Actually, she's a really impactful character. Gar ISC, no Relic, Juhani, bad guildmate. Hot take. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else is kind of here.
No Sauna.
Because no Afra, yeah.
I know, but you.
Yeah, no Sonicron, yeah. 366 Cat, pretty okay. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. What's Ezra? 360, that's pretty fast. DR 343, solid, solid, solid. Okay. Chips. Relic Gate Executor, that's fine. By the way, since I've switched to YouTube only, I've not gotten a single dropped frame. So, I guess we're just done multi-streaming, and it makes me sad because I do like streaming on Twitch too, but I am not dealing with the internet issues just for the sake
It might
of
also be your
having
encoder too, because it's having to encode too.
Well, so that's what I'm paying for. So I pay and it streams it to Streamlabs directly, and then they encode and send.
Okay.
So if I was using OBS, it would be that, right? But I knew my internet couldn't handle that, so I was trying to do it this way. It still takes a little more juice, but it just, yeah, it just doesn't quite double the output need. But
Yeah.
but yes, this is a little bit less internet intensive, but still too internet intensive apparently. Alright, so 22, 25, 28, 30, 32 level 9 Datacrons. So he's got enough. Enough. Oh, is he? Yeah, free play, right. One hold on Tano. Is he paused or is he stuck? Okay, looks like a pause to me. It looks like a pause. Or maybe he's in the middle of fighting right now. Let's see. So we've got a Jabba with Mob Enforcer Datacron, Cartel Long Text, and all that jazz. Qui-Gon Jinn. We've got Balin with Mission and Zalbar. I actually didn't know Mission and Zalbar were mercenaries, so that's kind of interesting, I guess. Ray with GK, Ezra, Jedi, or Baby Cal, and Ben. See, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me because the UFU, like, now you only have 3 UFUs on the team because he's a Jedi and he's a Jedi. So, I don't know. I'm sure that'll be a tough team, but still. Grievous with Stat Betacron. Ooh, that's on Armor Pad. QA with Echo. What the fuck? Huh? Ahsoka with Wat Tambor. Okay. Got Saw with that. Okay.
I mean, I bet you he's hard programmed to give Tank Tech
to Cat or to him.
See wouldn't work.
Yeah, let's take a look. So, Ahsoka Tano. Has anyone seen this before? Anyone?
I feel like
chat?
it's the same issue.
I have seen this before.
Okay.
I used Leia, so.
Yeah, that's not helpful. God damn it.
Yeah.
Balin looks like he can win, but I've lost everything I've tried with Balin. Maybe this is Balin's time to redeem himself.
I mean, it's also Fulcrum Ahsoka.
I know, yeah. I'm looking at the win rate, and there's not a single loss recorded, but last time I tried this with Fulcrum, I still lost. Fulcrum one-shot my Balin. So, we'll see. I don't know. I think I'm doing something wrong with the team. We'll bring Kirikron last time. I didn't, and I definitely should have. Alright, let's see what happens.
According to everything I've seen, this body.
I lost this, though, last time. That's the thing. With Fulcrum here. And I don't know why. That's what yeah. Everything I've ever seen, this should be easy, but for some reason I got fried. I think I'm going to actually start with this. To call the Swarm.
I'm very proud of you for knowing what Curious Kid does.
Well, it didn't swarm,
Yeah,
so clearly I don't know it as well as I thought it did. Alright. That should kill Fulcrum. Let's stealth up. Once we get Padawan Sabine down, I'll feel pretty good about this.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think we'll get this.
Gonna
Yeah,
be
Kira
honest,
Kron's crazy. She's assisting like every quarter second. And she's hitting really hard now because of all the Soldier of Fortune. Holy fuck. Yeah, I definitely should have brought Kira Kron. Oh my lord. Jeez. Okay. I still think that maybe would have been fine without her. I think Watt's just objectively worse than like anything else, but that's fine.
Did he never take it? Who did he give a tech to?
Ahsoka. It just didn't matter. I just blitzed her to pieces. I got protection disruption and just ended her.
I think that's just a stop C, because like you know what I mean.
There was C wind data still, but it was C Bane, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, you could still remove her max protection with C though.
Isn't that the same issue that you run into with
No, I think
CJML?
Maybe, but her protection pool is not that high. She's modded for health, right? So JML's modded for protection, so it's less of an issue. I would like to gas QA, but then we're in the same situation where I also want to gas the Saw team. You like Balin against an Ezra-less Ray? I've never done it. Last time actually I did try it last round. Last time I did Balin against this without Ezra, and it had Fulcrum. So I was like, oh, this should be a slam dunk, and my Balin got one shot by sudden whirlwind. I was like, okay. So I don't know. I don't like Balin against anything. That is the second battle I've ever won with Balin. Every other battle's been a loss. And I'm not really punching that far up with him. I just do not like him as a team, as a character. He just feels like Afra. He feels like I'm either gonna crush or I'm gonna get fucking smacked. He feels too squishy to be a tank and eat like whirlwinds and ults and fulcrums and all that. It just I don't know. And I've questioned a lot of times if I'm using him correctly, because I feel like it has to be a me problem, because the win rate data is there, but I just lose. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or if everyone else just has better datacrons than me. I don't know. I'm trying to think about the Saw team. We could CLS it.
Yes, yeah, I would.
Oh, you used Mudmoth with Luthen here? Yeah, I could do that. I'm half tempted to Mudmoth with this, but we wouldn't be able to assist on Ezra, so that would be a problem.
Why don't you just do Malachus again?
It's just not consistent in my experience, but it's certainly possible. I just haven't had consistency there. But I'm perfectly fine to do this, I think. I would kind of like reposts. Yeah, we can do that.
Wait, repost on Malachus.
Yeah, he's pretty. Oh my god. Well, that was. That hurt. How much crit damage? Only 41% armor pen, 40% crit damage. Got it. They also apparently have 100% defense penetration. So that's cool. I think I'm dead.
That's not good. Yeah, that's a problem.
I have good mods on Luthen, by the way. He's very fast. I would love to give her Frenzy, but I just don't think it's gonna matter. Bad Batch still beats that Stapcron. I don't know with that armor pin though, man.
I feel
like yeah, right. I got cooldown increased. Yeah. Well, Balin worked barely. Yeah. I didn't know you were asking me about trying that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I thought you were just asking my general opinion.
This isn't going well.
Yeah. Cut you down. Your mic's a bit robot-y. Well, that's not good. Don't worry, I'm sure this will turn around.
Best person to res.
It is, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough. Well, that's not good.
Nope.
I think that's grounds for back out.
I mean, I can just hit the forfeit button. Might as well finish the battle. Well, we're gonna CLS this now. Oh, but then I lose Haunted Chew. Alright, we're gassing this and we're doing something else on QA. We'll do maybe Traya on QA. I don't think we're gonna see Gungans. I just haven't been seeing Gungans on defense anymore, to be honest.
I see them every round. It's very fun.
Yeah, they were like the third most common defensive team when I did my most common defensive teams video. They were like at the top, very, very, very far at the top. If I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember what the most common team was.
My favorite is whenever I see Riva, Leia, and Gungans, and I don't know what to do.
Nice. QA was up there as well on the list, and I did like all GAC, not just 99th percentile. Ooh, that was a really bad time for Gats to sit. I'm going to taunt because Baze is going to AoE. I hope. Okay, it didn't matter. I got the sacrifice anyway from the burning. Don't kill Rex. Whew. I swear the clicking thing does not work on PC, but it works on mobile. Alright, there we go. Okay, we got a bunch of triggers there. I'm pretty happy with that. Oof, I'm cooked. I really thought he had put nothing on the back wall when he put 5 GLs up front, 2 more on the back. Oh my lord. Well, he shouldn't be able to clear you either, so guess it is what it is. Yeah, alright, let's see if Trey can handle this. I don't really like this battle very much, but
I hate this battle.
big timeout risk for us as well, so gotta be careful.
God bless.
Orange, Jesus be with me. Big suck, any cooldown increases? Doesn't matter, can't do it, that's right. Big annoying dispel from Echo. I guess I'll still take the cooldown increase. Well, I want this. I want that back, so I want to make sure I have that for when I get the decoy down. Okay, we lived. That's okay. The cooldown increase following the big cooldown reset that I got is kind of annoying. But livable. Okay, Scion's helping eat some heat here. First time I've ever had Scion be useful. Target POW. Oh
Yeah, I knew
boy.
this time would come.
Come on, come on, come on. I gotta take QA. I don't think we're getting there though now with Trey dead. But should be a reasonable cleanup though.
I think you will get there.
I don't think I will. Because I have no cleansing
Savage.
anymore either.
I mean, Savage.
Yeah, I think Pal's getting really close to one-shotting my Savage. But we'll see.
Nah, he can solo it.
Once Pal goes down, I'll feel good. How a lot should we get in there though? There we go. Okay. Whew. Guess I could still win. I put 3 GL ships on D if he did the same. I mean, Kyber 3 he may not be able to clear. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. And Savage does not solo. He absolutely times out on Qui-Gon if I don't get Qui-Gon dead, but we'll see.
I guess that's true.
He doesn't die now. It's just a question of can Nihilus stay alive long enough to get Annihilate off again. His Echo is really hurting. I think they have the debuff damage, right? Yeah. Oh no, they have max level protection. Okay, cool. So we should be good then, I think. I think Nihilus is probably thick enough not to die from here anyway. Because he's eaten Shock T and Qui-Gon at this point. Very, very close one. But we got there. Definitely not my preferred counter, but we got there. Bow would have been fine to use. Maybe it wouldn't have taken this long. I think Bow still beats this team with BAM. The problem is I'm wanting to use BAM with Sauna right now. Have you seen Sauna versus Jabba, Ren?
No.
Okay, I'll run that in a second.
Very fun.
Oh, I want to see the back wall first. Hold on. I just don't trust Bad Batch with 200% armor pin, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I trust with 200% armor pin, though. There's no way I trust a Wampa with Stab Datacron, the armor pin, and the Omicron. Trey would have been good. I mean, I kind of think my Night Sisters could do it. Maybe I'm mentally insane, but like... I need to reshuffle the order. Let's go Marin Daka, but... I kind of think I can do this. A lot of tenacity and potency. We'll see. Maybe I'm crazy, but I kind of think I can do it.
Genuinely think you're giving Steph too much credit.
I've seen Wampa lose this. I'm more concerned about the 200% armor pin than I am the.
Yeah, the problem is Grievous AoE.
Yeah.
Like one-shotting everything.
Right. Yeah. If I die in one AoE from Grievous, it's a problem. Luckily, B1's burning down fast from the plague. Great stun on Grievous from Daka. My Daka has 105% potency, so my Daka's not modded traditionally. Yeah. And that's why the placement of the squad matters. Because if Marin's not in the second slot, it revives whoever was there. So that's why the placement matters. It's still not gonna save me unless I get a kill with this assist. Nope. Maybe we get one more? Oh, damage immunity. No. No. But that is why the placement matters. Well, Bad Batch can probably clean it from here. Well, I don't.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do shock for sure, though. I definitely need the cleansing. I don't have enough max health to give one. What do you say?
I'm gonna hop out. Have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, I see you. Oh, are you able to stay long enough to see that? Okay, I was gonna say the solid battle, but nope. Unlucky. Or like to, oh my god, dude. Chuck T died in like a quarter second. Well, there's the damage immunity, which is why Wampa can't beat this, but I think I just have to just hit it anyway. Not really what I wanted, but well, we got stacks, so whatever. Everyone's got fucking buff immunity. I guess we can still hit Grievous with the true damage. Is it 2 turns of damage immunity? Because B2 just AoE'd.
Yep.
And he. Oh my god.
It's very fair.
I need healing. Why does Shock have to die so or dead? Oh wait, hold on. Top off. Kill them both at the same time. Ooh. 305,000. Cool. Well. See ya. Yeah. We'll salute on the way out from Echo. Alright, bring in the Ewoks. Where's my Relic 8 Chirpa, dude? He's not showing up. Unlucky. I'm actually gonna bring Elder just in case we lose someone on the opening. If that isn't Elder.
Renegade shirt.
What do you say?
Renegade shirt.
Relic 7 Chirpa, I said it wrong.
You're welcome.
For TB.
You
Well,
also have the logger.
what do you say?
You also have the Relic 7 logger.
Do I? Yeah. I cannot believe I didn't realize those Kessel Rex were R8. I don't know if I can do both those, man. That's a lot. Now I understand why you were like, oh my god. I did not realize they were Relic 8. I'm like, okay, cool, that was easy. Relic 7, duh. Alright, let's burn him down. Smoke this fool.
My fault? I did say it was Kessel, right?
You did say it was Kessel, absolutely. Nope, yeah, you did nothing wrong. I just didn't ask the relic level, I just asked the planet. And I just forgot the Kessel was 8. So that was all me.
I just assume everybody knows because I'm confident.
Yeah, it had been a while since I looked at it. Ooh. Darkside Ray back wall. Okay. We can handle it. Alright, let's get Sana rolling against the Yaba. Scoundrels. Boom. Boom, boom. Little boom, and Sana. Ka-chow. Little tappy tap. Really wish my BAM was faster for this. Yeah, it's like my BAM was faster, that wouldn't happen, but whatever. Should've just done a basic there, probably, but oh well. Jesus Christ. Ciao. Oh, that was less than I thought. This'll get him. Surely. Okay. Come on. Come on. Put him down. There we go. Alright. So I'm thinking JML on the SLK. Has he moved? Or... Nope, still no movement. Still no movement. Okay. Let's get down here. Let's do JML on this. It's a little dicey, but it's doable. I'd maybe feel better if I had Grandmaster Yoda, but it's okay. I do have Cal Datacron, that helps. Get a little faster on our insta-kill. Yeah, that's always fun. Alright, I'm thinking a little cooldown increase on Hux. Well, do they have any tenacity? Yeah, they got 25% for tenacity. I don't think I'll get the ability block, so I'd rather take the safe cooldown increase. We lost him anyway, okay. Well, that's good. Okay. Well, we lost this battle. Well, that's the first time I've lost that one. That's not good.
match.
No, I'm thinking Jabba, to be honest.
Are you insane?
I've lost with the Darkside Ray, so surely the AI can be dumb. I've got this too. I think the AI is gonna be dumb because they're gonna try to do all the swarms and stuff, and they can't. Let's just throw that over on Hux. We'll burn him down. Start getting turn meter. Okay, they didn't do the swarms. So that's a hair unfortunate. Well, that was a swarm.
Yeah, I was gonna ask why the cooldown increase is not on Ray.
Well, she's not targetable right now, so. But also, if I don't do Hux, then I just get swarmed anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, she's not targetable until everyone on my team is taking a turn. And I guess Chrysanthemum hasn't yet, it seems like. If I had to hazard a guess, Hux can't die until this happens either. No one can die or target Ray until everyone's taking a turn. I think the roll still kills him. Ooh, maybe not. Uh-oh. Don't make me regret that.
Ooh, Kylo's cooking.
Yeah, don't let me regret that. Oh god, because they're just resetting the turn meter every time he kills someone right now. Oh, fucking shitballs. I don't think I'm killing Hux. There we go. Whew. Oh, fuck, she revived him. Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. Oh, shit. Not like I could have even, like, sat with my kill either. That's really not good. I'm gonna have to leave that and come back. I think I could beat it, but it's gonna be really fun. If I remember correctly, Bane beats it, so we'll come back. Alright, so we're doing... I guess we're trying Malicos again. But I can definitely give away first order... words are hard, but you know what I'm trying to get at. But we don't have Fulcrum, though, so that is annoying. Who's my normal? Hold on, let me just find the squad. There we go. Oh yeah, Fulcrum. I mean, I could probably do the Star Killer merge, but I don't know. Alright, let's give it a shot. No Fulcrum definitely makes this harder, but hopefully not impossible. Hey, at least he's eating pretty good right now. Dispel that, and let's get to work over here. Oh, come on. And we got taunting here. Might as well, I suppose. Okay, he ate that up. That's fine. He doesn't have any debuffs. Oh, we could keep it here. There we go. Target over here. See if we can get a little bit of juice there. Not enough. Yeah. That crit immunity is being pretty annoying right now. Ooh, that dodge is bad. And there goes our taunt. And all of our, like, protection. Yeah, that's pretty not good. Trying to keep all this foresight gone. Can I get 1 second? Alright. Brazilian defense is off. Back here. That's a really well-timed buff to spell from Ben. We've got Whirlwind coming. Oh boy. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. I do not like this right now. We're not getting enough damage. Ezra's about to drop that exile onto my tank, and it's gonna be really bad. I might see if I can get the kill. Yes, okay. Send it. Come on. I have to get Baby Cal down. I think they've gotten to ramp too many stacks of is it petulance? What, persistence? Yeah, persistence. I can't understand you. Your mic's like garbled really bad.
Yeah, sorry. Ever since I got back.
Alright. Try to get a little protection up, or bonus protection here. Stun Ben. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. Alright, Ben's below 50. Ray's gonna Whirlwind Malikos. Whole team, actually. Okay. Catch you in the next stream, Jack. Always appreciate wisdom and JC and Rope. Much love, dude. Appreciate it, man. Luckily, we can come in with Starkiller now. So I'm glad we didn't do the merge. Because now we got an easy, simple cleanup option. But not the simplest, but certainly feasible. Ooh, is that a new, is this a new arena? Have we had a Jedi Chamber arena before? I mean, I think it's from the Yoda event, maybe, but I don't think we've had it in GAC before.
From the assault battles.
We have a few new ones. There's also like one in the hallway.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was from the Beck event, I think, or the Bo-Katan event with Beck. But yeah, a lot of times we don't always get them added in the like GC pool and stuff. At least not right away. That fucking sucks. I didn't even see that I got my taunt dispelled on Plo. I'm in trouble. Okay, we got the damage. We got to the damage immune there. I assume Palp died to a whirlwind, right? I wasn't really looking, but yeah, it was whirlwind. I don't have full health anyway, so it wouldn't even revive. Try to push that back. Get the inspo off of these guys if I can. Pretty unfortunate. I don't want to ult. We're pretty close to full health. Alright, let's see what we can do. Get our armor pin. Just get a turn, Starkiller. Just get a turn, buddy. See if we can stun Ben. I don't know. If Ray has Whirlwind, I'm fried. Okay, no Whirlwind. Come on, Star Killer. Get a damn turn, dude. Get a fucking turn. There we go. Oh, that was not enough damage at all. I don't think this is gonna be enough. Nope. Okay, well, he won't come back, so that's nice. But I still think we're probably not gonna get there. Yeah, Cal's somehow ramped that hard when we've barely even gotten turn meter because Palp's been dead the whole match. This guy stopped my ships up to 104 points. I think my best up to try to snipe him. Last minute hit's a good strategy. I don't think last minute doing your GAC is a strategy. I think it's just cheesy garbage.
Hey.
Nah, I've got a very strong opinion about it. I think it's very lame and it should not exist, and there should be a fog of war that prevents you from doing it.
Trench.
It is. Yeah, I could.
Trench.
Is it? Yeah, but my point is just that the way this game works, right? I have no ability to change this. I have no ability to change when the phase ends. Unlike Fleet Arena, Squad Arena, whatever, Marvel Strike Force, a game in the same genre, you have the ability in war, like in your guild war, to pick a time zone. Because when you get to do your attacks matters. So there's like 4 different time slots to pick from. Without the ability to do that in GAC, you are massively disadvantaged if your personal life does not line up with the end of the phase. I work 9-hour shifts. My shift ends 30 minutes after attack phase ends. I can't do my GAC at 5 in the morning when I'm leaving to work. So I do not have a choice but to do my GAC like 18 hours before it ends. So you know the solution? You don't see results till after, but I think that's less fun. It might be less fun, but it's way more fair, and it's way more competitive. I know that's not what CG cares about, but like the bottom line is this system benefits people that are just in a fortunate time zone or do not work into the afternoon. Way more than it should. Well, not all of us can do our GCs at work, but...
Like me, GAC ends at I think 8 PM for me.
Yeah, so Jack Fire's in Europe,
Not
and
US.
and his ends at 8 PM. That's fantastic. If my GC ended at 8 PM, I'd come home from work, go live, and do my GC. But
Yeah.
it is a significant advantage to go second where people wouldn't do it. And
I
it
come
is
home
not
at
right.
6 PM. I got easy
Got
time.
that right.
Yeah, it is a significant advantage to go second, and it is one that is just afforded to everyone that has the time, and everyone else just gets fucked. And it is really crappy. So, I get it. You know, if people don't care if the game's competitive, that's fine. But if this game ever wants to actually have a competitive GAC, not giving free information to your opponent because your work schedule sucks is a really important piece of that puzzle. I know that's unpopular to say, but like that's just how it is. Oh boy. Oh, that works. I mean, the win rate is good for this, but still. I always go first because I get excited to battle. But, like, yeah, you should be able to be excited to play the game and not get punished for it. Like, you shouldn't get rewarded for waiting to the end of a phase to participate in an activity. I am way behind him on banners. I have cleared one more team than him, and I'm still down by 10. I guess that makes sense, yeah. But yeah, you should be able to play the game without getting punished. I just don't like the current system. I don't think it's appropriate, but that is the world we live in. Okay, let's get SLK in here. Should be able to handle this pretty well. Shouldn't need a crazy datacron or anything. Lock a stun in on my mans. No tank revive. Yes, no tank revive. Swarm him. If they have tank revive, you want to be a little careful because he can revive from the swarm, so it can be a little spooky, but... Okay, yeah, that is dispellable. Right as I pressed that, I was like, is that dispellable? Yep. Cool. 65 banners.
Close. Almost
Yeah,
done.
very close battle. Alright, Ray. Bo-Katan, just wrap this up, put a bow on it, be done.
French?
Oh, I could. I don't. Fine.
Not like you're gonna win with banners anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm more worried about giving away Watt, but.
Yeah, true, I guess.
That's always the issue with trenches. More just the issue about giving away Watt than it is anything else. Ooh, resisted. Very cringe. Well, Trench is dead. My Watt's dead. That's probably okay. Does Django will be taunting now?
Trench is dead, it's an average trench battle.
Toxic. How much tenacity's on this? Oh my god. I didn't think about that. I have to be able to land my debuffs. Oh, do they have the level 6 where I can't crit them? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That. Hi, Django. And that's all she wrote. Well, I need a manual. I can't do any more Master Makashis. I don't have Django anymore, so there's no point. Once she gets to the next whirlwind, I am dead.
Yes.
Actually, I might just die to this ult. What? Trench lost? No. I'm so shocked.
Impossible.
What'd you say?
Impossible.
I mean, if there was a Jedi Knight cow, this probably would have been fine. Or baby cows probably would have been fine, but just having to eat that extra whirlwind is kind of a problem.
I mean, 2 characters is really a challenge for a conquest character.
Trench lost. That's about as surprising as C losing versus Qui-Gon.
I already made that joke. Well, I'm in the same boat. I'm at work all of GAC. Don't care if I can snipe on a weekend, I will. Sure, I mean, I get it. Weekend is different, right? Like, I could theoretically attack tomorrow on the weekend, but, like, I stream. So that's my issue with that. But, yes, theoretically, I could adjust my attack switch on the weekend. I don't think the point is being received. I think the point is that there shouldn't be a situation where you're like, oh, good, it's the weekend, I'm not working. It means I can be better odds of winning a GC because I'm going to attack later. It's like, we just shouldn't have to choose between, like, trying to plan our lives around GC phase-in. Like, we should just be able to attack when we need to, and that'd be done. Like, and there's an easy way to show results without having to wait the full time. Like, Marvel Strike Force shows your results when you finish battling. It's a little bit different there. There's a limit of how many attempts you can get per team. This Ray attack isn't going to work? Yeah, I figured that out. Because of the level 6, it's kind of a problem. Figured that out, but I'm gonna try.
Why don't they just make a fog of war, and when you full clear, you see the opponents?
Yeah, well, they could definitely do that. 100%. That's easy. It's the... Do they let you try to see after, other than full clearing? But yeah, I'm definitely not going to win this. But yeah, like, the other simple solution is, instead of a full fog of war, they do a partial. So, like, if I clear top left, then it reveals my defensive top left to see if they've cleared it or not. Like, they could do a partial fog of war. That way it at least gets you start moving. Maybe you clear half the map and then wait on the last half. You know, like, it at least gets the ball rolling. And that might create more of a back and forth, too, for some people. Just get me out of there. I'm not waiting for her to kill me. Yeah, we'll just bow it. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, bow works. It's just, I hate to do that on a solo Ray. The only other thing we could try would be maybe troopers, but I think we run into the same problem. Well, whatever, man. Just fucking, just run it. I think this is the lineup I want. If we get lucky and she instantly damages herself, we can win. Cool. So now I just need her to whirlwind me very soon, and I'm just going to try to not take very many turns until then. To save my cooldowns, we'll get some nice buffs, some protection up, and maybe we can eat this. Come on, take your turn while I'm still marked. Fuck. God damn it, we lost the mark. Beers is dead. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, I wouldn't say we're completely out of it with Veer's dead, but it doesn't help. Not being able to crit's pretty painful as well. Hey, nice. Bow unlock. Pog. Maybe that should have been basic. I think her basic does more damage. There we go. We still got it. By the way, now that we're doing speeder bike, I think I have Executor in 2 months. Nice. Alright, Qui-Gon. And then what was on the back? That's right, Dash. I'm gonna try to Qui-Gon this, because at this point I don't care about banners, I just want to have fun. But I don't really like mods. Sure. Hopefully max health protection doesn't ruin me, but we'll see. I've been pinged. Oh, we didn't get Vandor.
Oh, maybe? No, Vendor.
No, because I can't ignore Taunt. Unlucky. We can kill it though. We got plenty of stuff to kill it. I just wanted to have fun. Okay. We have Bo and Malgus. Those are kind of good ones. So. Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube, Turboy Game. Appreciate it. Jack and I are racing. We're not racing. We're not racing. If we were, do you have Jedi Revan and Darth Revan and everything on that account? Because I did a bunch of other stuff I didn't need to do that I wanted to do. I am not cutting straight for it. Could have definitely gone faster. Race is a generous term to describe what's been going on. I have all the requirements 7-star, but what does that have to do with what I'm saying, though? I actually unlocked them and have given Zetas and gear and all these other things. How's GAC going? It's going. Well, I can see 3PO now. I'm waiting on 3PO. Just decided to wait on that until I got done with Executor. Because that one didn't make sense to unlock early. Like, unlocking 3PO doesn't get me any GAC benefit. But you're doing it because you wanted the Ewoks for the raid. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So Trevor, my alt account, we were doing SLK against Jabba, and Boba rocketed and one-shot my SLK, so that was fun. Otherwise, it's been mostly okay. That account was kind of a wash. We only cleared one zone. This one, I think we're going to full clear, question mark on ships, but we're going to full clear ground, no problem. But it was super messy. But yeah, I see why I'm talking about the speeder bike. I am waiting to invest speeder bike teams until after I get Executor. I'll farm stuff, but I'm not putting gear into it until I get done with Executor. That's just how my priorities are. Executor will benefit far more than speeder bike stuff. Because then I get crystals to invest back into my account to push everything else. Like I said, I farmed the Ewoks. They're 7 stars already. I just am not gearing them yet. Because I don't have the credits or anything anyway. To be honest with you. That account has no credits at all. Now, if I hadn't done Giant Revan and Darth Revan, I could could have done them, but I didn't expect us to be on speeder bike this fast, to be honest. Did not expect us to be there this quick. Probably bow here. Since we can ignore taunt with bow. Wish we had Bam, but we don't. I need Mark 1 for Executor so I can generate when doing Executor. What are you doing? What, like, raid Mark 1? Ooh, we're getting clobbered. Holy shit. Oh, I didn't see they had the evasion thing. No. Come on. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Well, that helps. Okay, well, so Vandor can fuck off. Oh,
Master Skywalker, there are too
I'll
many
look
of
in
them.
1 second. Can't be evaded. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for the 5 membership gifts, Dylan. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Levi, Mark Ragnos, Julius Canderas, Zexon, and Darren Newman. Congratulations on the gift memberships. Make sure you say thank you. Don't forget to like the stream as well, just separately. Maybe something something's wrong with your account, dude. Something is wrong with your account. That's funny as hell. No. Oh man. Is there a way to like target someone for YouTube membership? Is that a thing? I think Todana has you blocked. That's what it is. Todana's got you blocked, so you can't receive. No, I'm joking. That would be really funny if Todana had like somehow blacklisted you. Oh hey, you guys have access to the emotes. Yeah, so that's the new Todana emote that I added here and forgot I added because Todana told me to hide it, but I don't think Scribe's here, so it's fine. I forgot I had added it already to the channel. That's funny. I can't really see the D very well. And maybe I need to make the D a little bit bigger. I can see the T really prominently, but the D is hard to see. But I think the T still gets the point across. Alright, let's get Malgus in here. Wrap up the ground, and then we'll get on to ships. I've sat through Todana Floods, can't even read chat. All the casts that past some days, it still misses me. It has to be something wrong with your account settings. I don't know what else it could be. Because it's not my channel, I've looked, there's no... I do not have the ability to block members from receiving gifts, because I checked, I was like, maybe I accidentally right-clicked and blocked you or something. Nope, that hasn't happened. Todana's able to gift people that aren't even here, so it has to be something wrong with your YouTube account. But like you said, you've got them on other streams, so I just don't know what it could be. That's what I don't get. And I've had people get back-to-back gifts in my channel before, because Renegade got gifted one in January and got gifted one in March too. So like I've had people get gifted twice, so it's not that. So I don't know what it could be, honestly, at this point. But I wish you could get one. I just don't know what it is. Right? Yeah, Levi. He gets gifts in other channels. That's what's confusing about it. But like otherwise, that'd be my first thought. Is the setting's just not there. But I'm not sure. Maybe I think algorithm hates me. It's so YouTube's gifting algorithm, from what I read, because I did do some research. It goes people in the stream who are not members, then people who have recently watched the stream who are not members, and just goes most recent to oldest. So like people that are in the stream are supposed to have the top priority. I say supposed to because we all know YouTube's algorithm is perfect, but still. I don't think the algorithm should be dodging you on purpose unless there's something wrong with the account. You could always contact YouTube support and just ask. It would probably be an easy support ticket to write and just be like, just essentially be like, hey, I'm not receiving gifts. Can you make sure there's nothing wrong with and just give them my channel and give them your YouTube and be like, is there some reason I'm not receiving gifts for this channel? And maybe they'd be able to answer your question. Might be the way to go about it. And if you don't care that much, then that's fine. You don't have to jump through hoops, but that would probably be the most logical step to take at this point, because there's definitely something wrong with it. Because you definitely would have gotten one by now. I think I feel reasonably confident in that. And then they say Jack's blocking you. I would love for them to say that. That way I could know and fix it, because I do not know. I feel like if I had a way to block him, I wouldn't be able to see his chat messages. I know you're half joking, but I explored that option. And I didn't find that as something that I would be able to do. But I would be happy to be wrong, because then we could at least fix it. That would be really funny, though. Alright, cool. Got our formation. We should be able to punch through Houndstooth now. Wait, we're critting, so they've got a non-Empire in here. I think. Unless they finally change that, because it definitely should go away when punching one dies, and it just hasn't been. Because I don't think it says it persists after defeat anywhere in the kit. But maybe I'm wrong?
Don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. Once you can crit, this battle's really easy. I love the tide that's like half fucking like drifting through space. 66, nice. Yeah, I have to assume that's Boba, so I think, I wonder if they just straight up fixed it. Yeah, at the start of battle, punching one is deployed and allies batters. Imperial TIE ships lose 2% crit chance and 2% crit chance and evasion for the rest of the encounter. So no, I guess it should stay. Hey Mark, how's it going? And yep, thanks for thinking too much. Happy Friday, you winning this one? If he full clears, I'm gonna lose. It has been messy. Dropped on Grievous, dropped on Saw, dropped on SLK, dropped on Dash, dropped on Ray. So if he full clears, we're gonna lose. But we should be able to full clear, I think. And happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm recording videos tomorrow. I'll walk you guys through what I've got planned to record. If there's anything else you guys wanted to see, let me know. But I'll walk through what I don't have it written down, but I'll try to think when we get done with the stream. When we get done with the fleet battles here and mention it. Off the top of my head, I know I was planning to do most banner sniping teams in GAC and highest hold rates in GAC. Someone asked me to do a legendary teams tier list. Just probably gonna break that up a little bit, like mid-game legendaries and game legendaries. I was trying to remember what else I had planned to do. We'll think about it when I get done. Tomorrow morning after a good night's sleep. It'll be tomorrow afternoon because I'm supposed to be going to play Star Wars Unlimited tomorrow morning after not getting enough sleep. But I'll try to get enough to where I don't yell through the whole thing, like I already am now. But I will do my best, I promise. That doesn't do anything to Ahsoka, that's right. But I'm going to... Maybe I haven't mentioned this. So I will be out of town at the end of April for a weekend. So we'll miss a Friday night and a Sunday GEC at the end of April. I'm going out of town to compete in a Star Wars Unlimited tournament. So yeah. I'm going out of town to compete in that, and that's going to be all weekend. That should be fun. Hail Mary counters, how and why they work would be a fun video idea. That's not really something I can do because I would need footage of me doing them. Out of town, I want my money back. Yeah. But I plan to have videos ready to go up, but yeah, I won't be able to stream for 2 of the GCs at the end of the month. So, yep. At least I didn't have to go out of town twice this month, because I was expecting to be out of town at the end of March, 1st of April. And I wound up not having to do that, so that was fun. I did want to go on that trip, but yeah, so that got canceled. So I should have missed a lot of GAC the past 2 months, but we managed to not miss any. Alright, let's let them wrap this up, and then we'll clean up the Mark 6. At this point, who cares about the banners? Who cares about the cleanup? Oh, Lord have mercy. Even pinged again. It's people in my fleet arena shard asking me about fleet counters for GAC. Just join the stream or Google it. I'm not gonna go type up a dissertation on the fleet counter in our fleet arena Discord right now. I'm in too many Discords. While we're waiting on this battle down, let me just count one. I'm in about 85 Discord channels.
Why?
Discord servers. I do a lot of things. Involved in a lot of stuff.
I'm in 11.
Doing a separate match.
One of them is only me.
Yeah, some of them are definitely like low activity. Is your Fleet Arena Discord still active? Mine is about once a year and it's in French. Yeah, mine's active. So my alt account one, we don't talk very much. My main account one though, there's this guy there, and I don't want to like be mean because he's a nice guy, but he's extremely talkative because he said his guild doesn't chat, so he's sending like messages constantly in there, and so that one is pretty poppin'. I've also only been in that one since Halloween. I got invited to it the night of Halloween or Thanksgiving last year. I think it was Thanksgiving last year. Even though it's a 2017 account, I've been climbing to rank 1 for like 3 years. But they just had for some reason left me out this whole time. And I just thought there wasn't one because anyone I asked always told me there wasn't. And it turns out there's just not very many people in it. But the 3 people at the top of the Discord just bully people at their payout times coordinated. They'll be like, alright, this person's climbing, you got the hit? Like, they literally just hit people that are climbing, they're not in the shard on purpose just because they enjoy it. So it's like, Jesus Christ. I just don't get it. I don't get wasting crystals just to hit people. It's weird. But anyway.
I have a very, very calm shot.
I don't.
I can literally climb like now, sit in number 2 for 12 hours, and just get a number 2 spot. It's very relaxing.
I dropped like 15 every day from number 1.
I have one dude and we just swap like 2nd and 6th place. And that's all we do is wait 1 battle a day, maybe 2.
Gotcha. Hey stranger, hey MC Max, that's Sky Guy, right? Am I crazy? Is that Sky Guy? Right? No? MC Max. Yeah, that may not be Sky Guy. I think, I'm tempted to think it is though. I don't remember Sky Guy's YouTube name. It is. Hey, my memory's not bad. Cool. I don't have dementia yet. No dementia yet. Get Ahsoka yet? Oh yeah, I've had Ahsoka for a few months. I say a few. I got her like end of January, I think. Early February, end of January-ish. Got her a couple weeks ago. Nice. She is asked about Ezra? Nah, she's not asked about Ezra, but she's a lot weaker, for sure. But definitely not asked about him. CG really needs to do something about these ships, because them being sideways is really, really killing me. So Donna
Master
gifted
Skywalker,
one.
there are too
Thank you,
many
sir.
of them.
Who did it go to? Who did it go to? Oh, there it is. Tyrant guy. Okay. I'm like, why does it not say a name? What's going on? Thank you for the one more gift to Donna. I appreciate it. She's not beating anything for me. It might be a modding or Zeta issue. Are you sure on Zetas maybe? Okay. Well, that's all the GC. We got a few more things to do before I end for the night. But thought it was a long pause for playing. Yeah. So YouTube was saying, okay, wait. So playing is eligible, but like we don't want to give it to playing. So let's quickly find someone else. That's what was happening. I don't have ult yet. She does really need ult. It is a substantial bump in power once you get ult. Okay. Well, while I run this on auto, because just show some more Ahsoka, let's talk about videos. For those of you that do watch the videos, not just streams, or if you watch the videos, this is definitely a conversation for you. So, I've already got top hold rate GC defensive teams, top banner snipe GC defense teams, legendary tier lists, and that's for mid and early, mid, late game. I want to make a video on should you farm with Lord Vader now, because I think that's interesting to look at and analyze. Obviously, it's slightly clickbait since we don't know for sure, but you get the point. Any 5-minute factions y'all had that you urgently wanted, or any other videos you guys wanted to see? I can dig into my comments recently. I have gotten a lot of comments lately about things they want to see in a video. I could dig into those, so let's just go by any response status. The quickfire updates. Let's see. We'd love to see future vids on your banner costing team are the same. Yep, banner cost was on the list. Could do something similar. Yeah, I can't adjust that. Strongest, yep, that's on the list. Yawn less, yeah, I can't really control the yawning, but yep. Yeah, LV stuff. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Yep. So okay, so I've been practicing with Luthen Saw. I've not been. So yeah, so top hold rate for GAC defensive teams, top like 10-ish hold rate teams, top 10 like banner snipe teams, legendary tier list for early game, legendary tier list for mid game, legendary tier list for late game, and then should you farm LV now? Those are the videos I've got on the docket to try to record this weekend. We'll see how many I actually get done, but anything else that you guys were looking to see or are hoping I can do? I have not done this on my other accounts. We're gonna do the GCs while we wrap up. Let me switch to my second account. So I have not done that on that account. Nord answer LV for my next project. You asking or telling me? But yeah, I'm doing one of the videos on should you farm LV now that he's getting a new team. Asking. It certainly seems like LV is going to be very good going forward, but obviously we've got a big delay, right? We got to get all these characters, then they got to become farmable, then you got to farm them. So thanks for content. Yep, no problem playing. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, so I mean, there's going to be a big delay between LV. Yeah, these new characters coming out and us actually getting our hands on them as non-whales, but this evasion was obnoxious, by the way. How's BM doing? Good, good. We just unlocked Zepho for the first time last TB. Got it again now. Make sure we're not getting too high there. Next hope we'll hopefully start trying to buckle down on Mandalore. We're already like halfway there without even really trying. Yeah, we've been finishing at 31. There's a chance for 32 this TB. TW's been a bit of a mess, but that's a separate issue. Excuse me, sorry. Glad I left it in good hands. Fuck you. No, Obi's been... I don't remember if Ink was gone before or after you left, but Obi's been doing... Master Everyone's been doing the TB planning, ops-wise and everything, and that's been a huge help. He's really good at that. He's really good at it. We've been making great progress there. Yeah, I was there for Inkling, gotcha. Yeah, and maybe you were there for when Obi came on board as well. But Obi's been doing all the setup, and then I just do the day of pushing, and that's been good. Although since unlocking Zepho, there's so many things that we've been trying to juggle, so it's been a lot of work for him to juggle all that. So it's been a rough couple of months. But hopefully, once we get Zepho stable, things will settle back down there. Man, the yawning is kicking up in the past 30 minutes really bad. Yeah, I was there for him too. Wish I could be more active, but no, I get it. I get it. It's like even if you were able to up your guild participation, I'm sure you're not really still doing conquest and things like that, and that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with playing the game casually. I actually had so I mentioned I've been playing this trading card game, the Star Wars trading card game a lot lately, and I've talked about Galaxy Heroes when I was there too, because I don't really mind playing it a little bit on my phone while I'm in public around these people, because we're all nerds. We're playing a Star Wars card game, like, who cares? And I've had people ask me, what it is, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's Star Wars Galaxy Heroes." And they're like, "Oh, is it fun?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's okay, You have to kind of know what you're getting into with these kind of games, but I like it. I've played it for, like the past 8 years, basically. Really past 7 for me. 7-ish, but... Excuse me, sorry, y'all. Past 7-ish years. And they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." So I had one of them start playing it, and they were asking me yesterday, like, "Hey, is Bad Batch a good team to start?" And I was like, "Not really, no." They're like, "Oh, okay, they just looked really fun." I'm like, "Yeah, they are." I was like, Phoenix is kind of still like the best starting team. They were like, "Oh, okay, I've got Phoenix. They seem fun." I'm like, "Yeah." With Captain Rex, they're like super strong. And he's like, "Oh, okay, I don't have Captain Rex yet." I'm like, with Captain Rex, they all assist each other off of every special ability. He's like, "Oh yeah, that seems really good." And then I was like, and then Palpatine and Vader are kind of like the standard Empire team. And he was like, "Oh, okay, I don't have Palpatine." I was like, "That's the great thing about Phoenix. They also get you Palpatine." So I don't know if he'll be adjusting his play, because he's very much just like trying the game out. But hopefully I put him on the right path. I wanted to show him some stuff on my account before we left, but I think we got wrapped up and got out of there. Didn't really get to chat much after, but it's cool to see people in the wild trying out the game. I've not seen very many people playing Galaxy Heroes out in public. Once in college, I saw someone playing. Said something to him. We were like waiting in line at Chick-fil-A, and I said something to him, saw him playing. But that's kind of it. But you'd think there would be more people doing this like trading card game that do play Galaxy Heroes. It's kind of wild to me that so few do. Because you'd think the overlap between people who play trading card games for Star Wars and the people that play Hero Collector mobile games for Star Wars would be really big. It's just really not, though, somehow. I would have expected it to be bigger, but those people tend to just really like trading card games. That's kind of it. And it doesn't leave a whole lot of time for other stuff. Or Buddy, to be honest. Trading card games are expensive. I got a little annoyed in a store. I was buying some loose cards from a store, And they said they did TCG Player Price. So that's just like the main marketplace for cards. It's called TCG Player. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm like going through picking out the cards I want based on the price. There were a bunch of like 10 cents, 18 cents or whatever. And I get up there, I'm checking out, and he's like, oh yeah, we have a minimum of 50 cents for a rare legendary. And I'm like, okay, so it's not TCG Player Price. It's 50 cents or higher. I'm like, okay. So I was a little annoyed at that. I went ahead and got him. Because at the end of the day, it's probably still cheaper than me trying to pay shipping for all this stuff. But it was like, come on. Play any Marvel Rivals? No, not since really it came out. I've been between content creation and work and officer stuff and the trading card game stuff. I have not gotten to play really anything for months. I've gotten to play a little bit of Tarkov. I've gotten to play a little bit of Destiny 2, but that's kind of it. I played some Fragpunk when it came out. That game was pretty fun. Played a little bit last week too. It's a fun game. I can't keep up with the kids anymore, man. And I don't know if it's because I don't get enough sleep or what, but like, I just can't aim like a crackhead anymore. I used to be very good at those FPS games, like the CSGO, Valorant type FPS. It was my bread and butter, but I'm slowing down, and I just don't have the energy anymore. I really like Stellaris. It's single player, but man, if I could play multiplayer in that game, if multiplayer in that game wouldn't last a decade, I'd play it. The problem is the games are so long, I'd have to set aside like 8 hours to play multiplayer. So I just don't, but like that game is a lot of fun. With mods and stuff especially, it's really, really good. The Star Wars mod for that game is really fun. I'm gonna lose this battle. That's a problem. Should have probably just called Zori out earlier. I was trying to stall for the dodges. And if I could get Radish's ult off, we might could still win. That's helpful. It's good progress. A lot of dodges if we can make it out. Oh god, he's got guy. Another dodge. Hang in there. Just one more turn. A game I wouldn't mind getting friends to play is Eve. Yeah, I looked at playing Eve one time. Everything I saw said, only play this game if you have like 40 spare hours to play a week. It's a game I wish I had gotten into when I was younger, but just never did. I will say, if you like the idea of Eve, if you have a computer that can play Star Citizen, that game is so cool. If you Google Star Citizen, the first thing you'll see is like, oh my god, game's been in development for like 2 decades. You know, whatever, right? But that game is so cool. Seriously, it is. There are few games that are as immersive as Star Citizen, but it's got a huge bug problem and it's still not even close to done. And it's been like 15 years in development. I wish I was joking. But anyway, it was very fun a long time ago. Then I got banned for botting. Oh yeah, probably not a good idea to bot. Probably not a good idea. The problem with it now is there's one server. Yeah, I did know that about Eve. Eve is one of those games that I have always looked at from the sidelines and thought, man, that's really cool. But I've just never been able to take the plunge. I did try to start playing Albion online. I don't know if you've heard of that one, that MMO. And it was really fun. But it's just one of those where I just don't have the time for an MMO anymore. I used to. But I just don't have the time for MMOs anymore. Destiny 2 is the closest thing to an MMO that I can have the time for anymore. Because it just doesn't require very much time. But like most of the MMOs with the more traditional grind, I just can't do it.
Howdy.
Hey. It's a great game, just not new user-friendly playing against 25-year-olds. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the case. Yeah. But I'm happy for the people that enjoy it. It's one of those where I'm never gonna knock like people that really enjoy playing those MMO games because I think they're really cool. Like the games, they're super awesome. It's just not something I have time for anymore. Escape from Tarkov is fantastic if you like realistic shooters, though. God, I love that game. The adrenaline rush in Escape from Tarkov, I wish I could somehow overstate. I don't think it's possible to overstate the adrenaline rush you can get from playing Escape from Tarkov. The intensity of the gunfights in that game is unparalleled. I wish I could exaggerate, but I truly can't. It is insane. I have literally launched my mouse across my office because I started getting shot at and it scared me so bad. Like, it is crazy how tense that game can be. There was one game, the first game I ever played that did that really well was DayZ Standalone in like 2012. And Tarkov was the first game that did it again. Because DayZ, basically, maybe people in here know what DayZ is, maybe they don't. But basically, it's like a map full of zombies, whatever, you find gear, you loot, PvP, and there's also AI zombies on the map. Well, the biggest thing that made DayZ's gunfights intense was the gear fear, or the fear of dying and losing the stuff that you got and worked toward. Because you might spend an hour or two getting all the stuff before you get into a gunfight. So it's a lot of time investment before the gunfight, so there's a lot more hesitancy to just play like Call of Duty jumping around the corner. Like, you're gonna think twice before you do something really dumb. Escape from Tarkov takes that time crunch for getting your gear and moves it instead into a like you can earn money in the game and buy gear. So it's less of the time crunch, but you still understand the value of the gear in your character a lot more. And so you're far less likely to just throw your life away in the game, as well as the sounds are extremely good. Like when you get shot at and you get missed, you know a bullet misses you over your shoulder, you hear a huge like whizzing noise in your ear. Like they've done a very good job to create an immersive environment in the game, as well as give you like a reason to not want to die, whether that's the gear you've earned or the stuff you found in the raid. Maybe you found a bunch of good loot and you want to get out with it. It's an extraction shooter is the game mode. But anyway, there are a lot of great games to play. I wish I had more time to play all of them. That's I guess all I'm really getting at anymore at this point, because there are so many. I don't think there has been a better decade to be a gamer yet. Maybe decade's not the right, but like the past like 5 years then. Maybe past like 7 years. We've had some remarkable games come out into the market. And it has been really cool. Whether that's people like to hate on Destiny 2, but whether that's Destiny 2, whether it's the game I was talking about earlier, I'm blanking on the name. The space game I was talking about. Not Eve, but I mean Eve counts, but Eve's a bit older, but Star Citizen. Whether Star Citizen or Destiny 2 or whatever else, there are so many fantastic games that have come out. There's Elden Ring, GTA 5 was a decade ago, right? Ish, maybe a little bit, before. So I don't know, but yeah. I used Empire for evade feats, have stalled the battle, they can die quick. I tried Empire at first, I was having problems. This is what I did on my main account, so I was going to try to do it again here. Well, my Zori's kind of low gear, so it's kind of causing me problems. I think we might have gotten it, though. We'll see.
GTA 5 came out in 2013.
13? Okay, so a little bit over a decade ago. A little bit. A couple years over. But I think you guys more or less get what I mean. Like, if you just look at the games that we've gotten over the past 10 years-ish, man, it's been incredible.
Are you afraid to use the Ray AoE? What?
Yeah, I'm doing Galactic Challenge, so I'm trying to, like, stall.
Gotcha.
I guess I could probably use it now, but...
I was gonna say, 'cause I could have sworn I just saw you do this battle. I was tripping out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get, there we go, there's 2 more. Trying to get 15 evades in one battle, or 10 evades, or something like that.
What is Sky Guy doing here?
Yo. Long
Yeah,
time
no
no
idea.
see.
Oh,
No talk.
Yeah, there we go, got it. And Sky's like, that's my cue to leave.
I'm still here.
That's my cue to leave.
It's pretty late for you, Jack. Yeah.
Which of us?
10:20 on a Friday.
Jack, you know who it's late for.
That's
The guy that
9:20.
doesn't live in the States.
Yeah, but I think it's
It's like
Wait, yeah, it's not like 2 a.m. for
in the
you.
morning.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Well, he's been here this whole time, so I don't know. Late, early, you know.
Ray with Fulcrum Prawn, no X-ray. You using Starkiller or Malachus?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm looking for a good answer right now.
What else is there?
Well, I gotta beat a Jabba.
Well, like a baby cow, like what on the Ray team?
It's actually pretty crap. It's Ben, Scav Ray, JTR, Fulcrum.
Yeah, I'm Starkillering that. But I think you could do either. I think you could do either.
So here's my concern. There's a Jabba, and I don't have SOK. So I
Do you have Sauna
yeah,
Datacron?
I sure don't.
Starkiller beats it.
Do you have Afra?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, not with the current data card.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't know how that did a
I don't like it in 5v5 anyway, but
Evasion.
yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Is that what you're seeing? Because I haven't seen that still. Like, I've only seen it like
I
twice,
am.
and I've never had trouble.
It's insane. I literally can't land hits.
Well, SLK makes it a lot easier.
I don't have him. I had to use him on Ahsoka.
Couldn't use Bane?
I had to use Bane on Leia.
Couldn't use C?
I don't know what to do with C yet.
Okay, well, maybe you should have done Bane on Leia. Or, sorry, C on Leia. Bane
Dude, I
on
never win
Ahsoka.
that.
Oh,
I never win C on
I
Leia.
do.
Me neither.
Well, anyway, you'll just need two-shot drop-it with Treya, then clean up then.
I don't have Trey.
Okay, well, you're fine.
I
Alright,
get two-shotted.
let me wind down the
two-shotted
stream
with
and I'll
Sith
help you
Eternal
with that.
plus Malachus, right?
Yeah. Or Starkiller,
That's
I
what I'll
don't
have
either
to
way.
do. Well, that's why I was figuring out what to use on Ray to see what I would have for Jabba.
Yeah, I think you can use either of them on Ray, so then it's whichever you'd like to clean up Jabba with. You're probably better off cleaning up with Starkiller.
Yeah, but I think Starkiller probably has a better chance on Ray.
I don't know with Fulcrum Datacron, because she's going to go every time you're like gaining turn meter and then maybe could pop somebody.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. You could just check .gg for the higher win rate.
No,
But like, I've just done more Starkiller than I have Malachos, so that's why I prefer Starkiller. But... Alright, well that's all for this evening. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, videos I got planned for recording this weekend. If you have extra stuff, feel free to toss them in the comments later, drop them in Discord. Top hold rate TNs for GAC, top banner sniping TNs for GAC, legendary tier list for early game, legendary tier list for mid, legendary tier list for late game, and should you farm Lord Vader now. Great hanging out with all of you, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.